So you've heard this a lot. To go viral on YouTube, you need a good thumbnail and high average view duration. Basically, I decided to put this into test because I've been listening to a lot of YouTube gurus talk about getting a better thumbnail plus high average view duration is equal to making a video go viral. I decided to put this into test, and I did consider 3 things: a good thumbnail, a good title, and good retention. That will mean I'll get a viral video at the end of the day. So I decided to take this to another level. Not only did I decide to try this on my YouTube channel, which you're watching right now, I decided to try it across all niches I am doing on YouTube. That include history, travel, religious, and even the celebrity and the political gossip. So you get an idea on what it means to actually go viral. Now, in order to make this happen, the first thing I had to consider is that a high click-through rate means a better thumbnail. High retention means you have had a good storytelling ability, and also I've done good editing on it. So after considering those factors, I decided to do this. I hire a script writer, I hire a video editor, and I hire a thumbnail editor, so that it doesn't seem like I'm doing it myself and people think that no, I decided to put more effort on this rather than the other one. So I decided to hire these groups of people, and I also decided to do these videos myself on this individual channel for you to actually see the truth. And at the end of the day, you're going to decide. The first thing is, how do I actually hire a script writer and the editor? I go over to Fiverr and I find the people who are actually at least comparably good. That is, it costs about $40 to $60, and I actually hire them. Another way I actually find script writers is going to group, like they're talking about a certain celebrity. I go to groups and I look for people who are interested, and I ask who is looking for a job, and then I find someone who is more passionate than someone who actually has an idea on retention-based scripting. Because the person who is more passionate to actually put in the effort rather than someone who is actually thinking about retention or keeping people. So I actually did this so that at the end of the day, I know who is actually better. No, going on Fiverr is very expensive. All I did was for the sole purpose of making this video. So at the end of the day, you get to decide how you're going to do it. So I decided to give them a generic topic, a topic that, it's appealing to the wide audience. The first stage I actually did start with was the historical niche. So I did a video myself, and these were the statistics. I got a click-through rate of 11.4% with 3,000 views, an average view duration of 2 minutes 14 seconds. Check this graph of the first 30 seconds, and you'll see that, well, obviously I'm not a good script writer, and the first 30 seconds, the graph dipped, right? Now, let's go to what our editor did. So for the editor, he had 1.2k views, a click-through rate of 9.6%, an average view duration of 2 minutes 22 seconds, and here is the graph of the first 30 seconds. I'm not going to conclude there, but let's go to the next niche so that you have an idea of what I'm going to talk about at the end of the video. So the second niche was this channel you actually see. If you've been an old subscriber, you'll see that I've gradually changed the style in which I produce my videos. There's a whole lot of editing in it. The thumbnails are even better. And I decided to do this test so that you guys can see and don't actually get frustrated at the end of the day. Yes, on my channel for videos I actually did post. So for one of my videos I actually did post, I had a view of about 734, a click-through rate of 3%, an average view duration of 2 minutes 8 seconds, and here is the first 30 seconds of the video. Now, going to the editor, that's views of 1.9k, a click-through rate 7.9%, an average view duration of 2 minutes 4 seconds, and of course, here is the graph, first 30 seconds of what the editor did. So at the end of the day, now you see the data, and I'm going to talk about it. I didn't even end there talking about what I had to do, right? Because I also went to my celebrity and political niche, and here is the data. For the videos I actually did myself, for the views I got 2.7k views, a click-through rate of 17.6%, an average view duration of 2 minutes 37 seconds. And now I'm going to the editor's work. He had 4.2k views, an average view duration of 2 minutes 41 seconds, a click-through rate of 16.3%, and there you go. These are the data for the two, and you see at the end of the day that there is some correlation between what your gurus actually tell you. Truth be told, you have heard that from gurus, but from these analytics I have done on my YouTube channels, these are the most important things that I've noticed are the best, and it's gonna make your video go viral in 2023. The first is topic, timing, niching, titling, and last, thumbnail. In short, thumbnails are the last. Let me explain to you why I'm talking about this. Now, topic is very important. You want to do what is really working. For example, recently Mr. Beast uploaded a video on how he built 300 wells in Africa, right? Now, I've noticed a lot of creators leveraging on this and actually making their own videos, reacting to the fact that Mr. Beast is banned for actually building 300 wells in Africa. what you notice here is that people are actually leveraging on the topic that Mr. Beast actually created, the topic Mr. Beast has done. And of course, actually leveraging on that topic, I see they are making a whole lot of views from it. This one got about 700,000 views, and it's crazy. Now, this leads me to the second aspect of it, which is timing. Timing is very important, because think about it. If someone reacts to that video of Mr. Beast late enough, let's say 2 weeks, 1 month, obviously he's not going to get a lot of traction as compared to someone reacted to it immediately the video was posted. Let's say 1, 2, 3 days, right? You see, timing is very important, and timing too also works, because let's say something happens. For example, the iPhone 15 was just dropped today. You see a whole lot of videos about iPhone 15, and most of those videos will actually be performing well. Think about it, if you upload a video 4 or 5 days afterwards, you see the views start dropping. And that is where I have to tell you guys that first thing here is the topic. You need to pick a topic that you think people are interested in. Second is the timing. How relevant is that topic at that point in time? So the next thing I want to tell you about is titling. Now, notice this video which says Mr. Beast gets cancelled for building wells in Africa. This video gets in 11 days 1.2 million views. The very next video beneath it gets 512,000 views in 10 days, and it has the same title, right? So if you place your title in a way that makes sense, in a way that people can relate to it emotionally, especially, definitely you're gonna get viewed. But when I go through the other videos and I see what other people are doing, I realize that they don't actually make a whole lot of views because of this next aspect, which is the thumbnails. Now, if your thumbnails are not good enough, that means you are not making them visible enough. Those 2 videos I mentioned earlier about Mr. Beast being banned, let's compare these thumbnails to see which one is better. The first one is just a picture, a thumbnail of Mr. Beast, and the word cancel has been added to it. The second one is a picture of Mr. Beast. I think it's the frame within the video which he made, and the person indicated it. But which thumbnail do you think is better? For me, this thumbnail is better compared to this one. The one that says cancel is better, because you see, it actually shows you the aspect of 100 whales. The thumbnail is also crisply clean. That means the contrast has been increased compared to the other one, right? And it just feels like it's a Mr. Beast video. It's a Mr. Beast kind of content. So what am I saying here? After you have ticked the first 3, which is topic, timing, titling, then you have to come to the aspect of thumbnails. But there is this other factor which I noticed, and I think many people are not actually considering it, which is your aspect of your niche, right? Now, what do I mean by your niche? There are some niches that no matter what you do, they will be very difficult to go viral, or they have, let's say, a maximum number of views they can get. I'll probably have to keep on trying to see if this is not true, but for example, I just noticed that. So for the celebrity gossip niche, the maximum number of views I've actually seen and I've gotten, and I've also looked at my competitors as well, is from like 10 million. It raises doubt to me, like, is that the maximum for that niche? I did a whole lot of research to actually find out if it was just for me and my competitors. Then I realized that it's just because of the niche. Now, I'm just trying to say here that there are some content that are appealing to a wider audience. For example, Mr. Beast content is appealing to a wider audience. Children, families, age groups, all that you can consider. And you see that at the end of the day, video audience tend to get more views. Unlike celebrity gossip content, which is trying to target a certain group of people, not only a certain group of people who are interested in celebrity content, but those group of people who are interested in the name you are trying to talk about. So you get a point at the end of the day. Some niches tend to get more views appealing to a wider group of people. So let's go to the data on my YouTube channel. So now I'll tell you guys more about why reaching is important. Now, if you take a good look at my YouTube channel, this one I'm actually talking about, you notice that my click-through rate ranges from 3% to maximum 11%. And I've also noticed this among the competitors in my league. And sometimes you see a click-through rate of 11%, it gets up to like 1 million views. I've even seen click-through rates of like 2-3% and it gets up to 1 million views. And that is a good click-through rate on my niche. But if you go to the aspect of the celebrity or the political niche, which I was trying to tell you guys about, you see I get a click-through rate of 17.6% to about 25%. This clearly tells you how YouTube works. There are some niches that are appealing to a wider audience, and if it's appealing to a wider audience, that means your click-through rate is going to drop. compared to niches that are targeting a specific group of people. It's already niched down to a particular group of people. There you're going to get more click-through rate. And you can never compare the click-through rate for educational content and entertainment content. They are two different categories, completely two different. So if you see someone actually telling you that the person has a click-through rate of 16.3% and you have a click-through rate of 3.3% and you're getting more views than that person, you just have to understand that maybe you guys are in a different niche. And of course, the person shouldn't complain, or you shouldn't complain if you're getting a lower click-through rate. There you go, you've gotten the answer. Niching is very important, and never compare different niches based on the click-through rate. Now, talking about the fact that a good thumbnail plus a good title plus good retention, I cannot say that is precisely true, because there are some cases where I got a good thumbnail, a good title, a good retention, and the first 30 seconds of the people watched that video, but it probably just ended around 10,000 views. And there are videos where I don't get those three factors, that is the good thumbnail, a good title, and a good retention, and you get up to 150 or even 70,000 views on that single video alone. So I decided to come to a conclusion that the most important things you need on YouTube, first, to make a video go viral, is your topic. Second is the timing. Third is the titling. Fourth is the niching, and fifth is the thumbnail. If you consider all these, I think at the end of the day, you get a video that's gonna go viral. At the end of the day, you see sometimes you don't need to hire a voice-over artist, you don't need to hire a script writer, you don't need to hire a video editor, thumbnail editor to do your videos. If you can check all these things I've spoken about, definitely you're going to get a viral video. Thank you for watching this video. Now, just to show you with evidence and statistics of my historical niche, you can click on this video here to learn about how I make money on my historical niche without showing my face and without using my voice, all with AI. See you there.